What's up? Get it started here momentarily. Figured to switch it up for a live stream this morning. Since most coins seem to be doing quite well over the past few hours, might as well get a bunch of coins covered. Ask me some questions. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. If I could misspell welcome again, that would be cool. Hey guys. All right, 25 people, let's go. Yeah, we're doing very well, huh? Seems like we're getting a good bounce. So far, so good. And you can see on my side here now I've added all a bunch of nice little altcoins, and we got the DXY up here now, the SPX, the DJI. So now you can have a live tickers on the live stream. If I could just, I probably should move my picture, but maybe I could just slide this out a little bit more. Let's see if that works. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. So we got, I'm making sure those prices are good. Can you guys see all the prices? I don't want to get too little. There we go. All right, so we got Link almost tapped 30 this morning, if you didn't see. Did we get above 30? We got right on it. So still looking okay, right? We want to hold this. Look at the power moves through Link, though, from our depths of despair just about a week ago, right? We were at $21. Now we're back to almost 30. So looking nice. Look at the power moves through back through these moving averages. Look at the size of that candle. Blasted through the 50-day, blasted through the 21-day. So that's looking good. Bitcoin, same thing. Look at the blast back through. Usually, if you have big, nice power moves back through, you can sustain that. So far, so good. We want to see Bitcoin today hold above here. If Bitcoin closes above here today, then we can start getting more excited, okay? Check the chat here. Thanks for the hair. Yeah, got a new haircut. New thumbnail if you guys haven't noticed. Avatar, whatever. So let's see. You got some comments on XLM. We can go look at that. So XLM's okay, right? It's on the daily. It's trying to get above the 21-day. So we just got to close here today. We've been trying. We just haven't had a candle solidly close above it. So even at this level or higher. So let's close it 43 cents for XLM today, and then we can have our promises for the future. But everything's going to ride on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can just hold here, we're going to be okay. Let's go back to our... There we go. All right, what else we got? Yeah, so we got XLM and Link for the most part. GRT, REN, SNX, Uni. Okay, you can go look at Uni. Uni is already well above the 21-day, so it's looking better than most. We're just good on the list here. Look at the DXY. I wanted to point this out too on the live stream. So the DXY is currently getting rejected off the 100-day. If you go up, it looks even better. Up in time. Look at the DXY. Perfect rejection off the 21-week. So this is a great sign for crypto. As you know, we've gotten a death cross on the weekly back in last summer. So far we haven't been able to get back above that 21-week moving average, which is key if you're going to start getting, back to more bullish waters. But the DXY, we want to keep falling if you want crypto to do well. And so far, perfect. So if we get a rejection off here and really start going back down, that would really help crypto out, and crypto can really start moving, because this is when we make our big moves. This is when Bitcoin went from 17, 15,000 to 40, 50,000, right? So if we get another drop, then we can keep going. So far, so good. So that's all I have for on that. Bitcoin's still well above its 21-week. Still real good, but we got to close above here today. Today is a real important day for crypto, for Bitcoin. Ethereum, still struggling. We got to get above the 21-day. Most coins are starting to move back above their 21-day right now, so Ethereum's still on a low boil. We need that to heat up and get moving. Link, already back above it. We got to close. This is another important day for Link. Tonight, we got 9 hours before all these candles start closing. We want to see all these candles close. ADA's still well above the 21-day, so it's one of the more bullish ones, but you can see it's having a lot of volatility lately. See all the moves? The wicks tell you where the price has been on that day, and you can see the more wick you have, the higher volatility. So if you have just like look back in here, not much price action, right? But then this is a lot of volatility here, a lot of buys and sells. So this could be people jumping ship trying to get the next coin kind of thing. So watch out for ADA if it starts dropping. So far so good though. Dot's looking really well. Got a nice bounce off the 21-day, right? No candles closed below it. Got a nice bounce here. Maybe we can get another one of these working out. Dot, I see doing very well in this this market cycle. Avalanche, got some stuff drawn from yesterday. Avalanche is coming up right to the 21-day right now, so we got to watch this over the next 9 hours today. We want to get this closing back above, kind of like Ethereum. Ethereum and Avalanche so far, the only two I've seen that are still below the 21-day. Xlm, we just covered. Tezos, another one, needs to fight back above the 21-day. You can see where we're at there. We're still making good moves, just not enough momentum going yet. BAT token, we don't ever really talk about on here. I do love BAT. I've owned a lot of BAT over the years. If you don't know about BAT, they use the Brave browser. So I use that. That's what I'm using right now. You can see up here. Brave is, if you guys haven't done that, it's a free download. Brave browser. You can opt for no ads. If you do no ads, it's lightning fast. It'll destroy Chrome or whatever you're using. I've used them all. So Brave is very fast. And you can also, if you want to opt into ads, they'll pay you in BAT token. So that's pretty cool if you don't know about that. So that's looking good, right? Well above the 21-day. Let's go to Atom. Atom's also well above the 21-day. Everything's looking good right now. So that's why we're live streaming. It's hard to pick out a coin that out of the group. If they're all doing well, might as well just do a live stream if we're all moving back up, and we could look at key levels to watch together. XMR, we don't really talk a whole lot about, but I like XMR. If you haven't been able to tell yet, these are all the coins I personally like, that I check on most of the time. So people ask me what my favorite coins are. This is probably my top 20 right here. VeChain, we had somebody ask me about that earlier today. So very similar. We're above the 21-day, looking okay. A little more volatile than most other coins, right? Not many coins have done the Bart Simpson effect here. Uni, looking solid as well. Comp, look at that power move for comp. That's a 20% daily candle yesterday. Nice. Celsius not looking so great, but they have some potential. Still a younger coin, but they're on my radar. All right, now we can look back at the chat and see where we got. 67 people. Thanks, guys. Let me look. Saint Resin, thanks, bud. On set. You're awesome, man. Thanks. Yeah, I forgot we got the super chat. I forgot about that. Thanks, guys. Figured try that out. Saint Resin is one of my first subscribers, so he's awesome. He's been around since, I think he's definitely top 10. All right, now we can go look at a couple of the others. I got Matic. If I haven't mentioned your coin, you can just throw it in the comments there. Matic is leaving planet Earth, well above the 21 day. So it's currently what, 40, almost 47% above the 21 day. So that's higher than most any other coin right now. Looking good. Let's see, GRT, I can do that. GRT looking very similar to the rest of the group. Most coins are right above the 21 day, right? So that's what we want to see. We want to see coins battling the 21 day right now. Looks like Ethereum is probably the biggest coin not to be above the 21 day, right? Hey Shane, see you up there. Reef, you know, had a lot of requests for Reef. Reef starting to break back above, so this is another key candle for Reef. We want to have this close, at least start this move, right, and close above this 21 day. And then tomorrow for Reef, if this plays out and closes here, or anywhere above here, tomorrow will be your second confirming candle. So you want to have that second candle that confirms. Will break back up. And Bitcoin will be the key one to watch tonight. In 9 hours from now, Bitcoin needs to close that candle above the 21 day, right here. If we close right here, it's good. Perfect. So 49.5 or so. 48.5 even for Bitcoin. FTM from France. Phantom, a nice reversal here. So still looking good. We want to, if it comes back down at all, any coin, guys, we want to hold the 21 day if we come back down to it again. If it breaks back below it again a second time, even though Phantom hasn't done it the first time, but so your 21 day moving average is going to be key to hold if it comes back down again. Algo, we haven't done Algo yet. We can do that. Sorry, still trying to catch up in the chat to everybody. 67 people though. Appreciate it, guys. St. Resin and Russell, you guys are cool, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, so Saint wants DGB. I can do DGB. We'll come back to some other coins in a minute. All right, there we go. So it's looking kind of like right where Bitcoin is, right? We've broken back above the 21 day. It's, yeah, no cause for concern here. I wouldn't worry about that too much. So we want to close, yeah, above what, 0.58, 0.058 tonight, 9 hours. Yeah, if we can get that, that's looking fine. AAVE. AAVE's looking good. Well, look at the 4 consecutive daily candles. Back from the despair, kind of like Chainlink, right? So Chainlink had a huge dip down and then just motorboating right through the moving averages. AAVE's looking okay. Algo. Yeah, remember to hit the like button, please. We got 63 people watching and 29 likes. So if you hit the like button, it helps spread the word that we're live streaming. It's hard to remember sometimes, I know. Or maybe you just hate me that much. That's okay too. Algo looking good. Another key day for that, right? 21 day. We got to close here. Tomorrow will be key for Algo because we haven't had a full solid day close above the 21 day yet. So we're going to close here and have another candle close above it as well. I think we caught up. If I haven't found your coin or done your coin yet, you might need to type it again. UMA, I can do that. So UMA's needs, yeah, look, we're coming up to, so we're on resistance on the 21 day right now, and it looks like so far it's coming back down. So that's not a big cause for concern yet because Ethereum's right there too, right? Ethereum has not broken above it yet as well. So maybe it's still just, it's just not ready yet. So this takes a little bit longer to cook for dinner, okay? So nothing bad yet. It's just on simmer. Dash, SNX, yeah, there's a couple we haven't done yet. Dash, same boat. It's at least Dash is above the 21 day, right? So we don't want to fall back down here after going back up. You don't want a long wick because if we come back down here, then you're going to have a long wick, and that's a sign of weakness. See, like this? So watch for this. If you see this again, that's not going to be good news. So we want to hold Dash up in here. If you get another candle closing like this with a longer wick on top, then we got to pay more attention to that. SNX. SNX looking real nice. Even so, it got right up to the 21 day, right? Yesterday. And now it's like just found it as a trampoline and it's moving up even as we're looking at it. So looking very nice. And it really tried to just hold this flat, just barely below it, right? So looking good on SNX. I got a video on SNX too if you haven't seen it. All right. We're going to have to remove that one. Yeah, Agent Punk, I don't do any leverage trading. I don't really recommend you do it either unless you have many years of experience. EGLD. Another one looking good. We've actually now we've had what? There's 1, 2, 3. We're on our 4th consecutive daily candle above the 21 day. So this has got a nice support now. This should be a support. If it goes back down, this should act as a much stronger support than if you have closed a few days. So we're looking good on EGLD. All right. Well, you're gonna keep. Guy keeps spamming the chat with some fire symbols, so he's gone. That's our first one we've gotten on the live stream. Hey, what's up, Bradley? Hey, Penny. I recognize some of my regular subscribers on here. Appreciate you guys coming in. 68 people. Appreciate it. All right, Carl, you win. I'll do XRP. There's XRP for you. So trying to hold the 50-day. We've poked above it just barely. We want to hold that as support about 44 cents. If we can hold that, then there's still some hope. That's all I'm going to say about XRP. I don't hold any XRP. Link, what are we doing with Link? Are we going back up now? Link's doing very well past few days. Look at that. Nice big power move so far. KLV. And if you guys didn't notice, we have all the tickers if you just joined us over here. So for live chat, it's a little bit more interesting. If I'm not talking about the coin that you like, that you could just look over here. New coin, hard to do any TA on brand new coins. So, but so far so good, right? Those are nice looking jumps. You're gonna tear up, go sideways, and then another tear up. Sign of strength. Asian Punk, yeah, there's a couple little ones. Yeah, I've just heard of Pundix, so yeah, I'd keep my eye on a couple little of those things, but but yeah, I don't focus on a whole lot of flavors of the day, but every now and then I'll keep my ear out for projects, because right, that's how you kind of can find some diamonds in the rough early, but I don't focus on too much of that. So going back to what Carl said, and James XRP equals man. That's kind of how I feel. It's nothing against XRP. It's that the ROI and the cost of holding XRP is just it's far lower general ROI than a lot of other coins. I can make more money in other coins than XRP. So that's why I don't talk about XRP much or look at XRP. It's not that I hate it. It's just I don't think it's the best anywhere close to the top for investment. Ocean, we haven't done Ocean yet. Ocean looking okay. We've poked above the 21-day. So we just got to wait for, if Bitcoin closes, these coins are already above the 21-day, guys. If Bitcoin closes up here, then we can really start jumping here. We haven't seen anything yet. This is nothing. Everyone's just starting to get excited because of the Bitcoin showing promise. If Bitcoin holds here today and tomorrow and the rest of this week above the 21-day, that's prime season for alt season. Alts can come back out to play. Hey Ryan, I can do SRK for you. Maybe. See if there's any better. Probably not. Yeah, that's worse. So SRK is just too little. We can go back on the shorter time frame, but I mean, it's just going to be too hard to predict anything off of this. But as you can see in the whole trend, it's just chop for now. So we want to see, you got to clear all-time high before we can get too far into it. But so right now we're looking at, how far is that? So get to a penny 1.7 would be good, right? So until we get up there, it's not really, can't really say much about it. I mean, yeah, the moving averages on the 2 hours looking like it's sorting out, but yeah, younger coins can't really judge them too much. Speaking of Doge, Brad mentioned Doge. Let's go look at Doge. I haven't looked at Doge in a while. I don't have any Doge either, just to be blatantly honest. There's got to be better. There we go. So Doge is there, still below the 21-day, but I'm not going to own any Doge. It'd be fun just to hold it, just to say hold it, maybe for a few dollars, but Doge was created out of as a joke. If you don't know, you can still make money off of jokes, but sometimes they'll get the last laugh. So I wouldn't. I'm personally not investing in Doge. You guys see all the news been coming out on Chainlink? You usually don't focus on news very much, but that's some pretty good signs when, you know, Citibank's mentioning Chainlink in their news releases. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I post some things on Twitter every now and then. Follow us on Twitter. We have Twitter, we have Telegram, guys. We have Patreon. If you guys want to learn a little bit more, do some deeper dives into not as so basic stuff. You want to get a little bit more experience, I have a couple options on Patreon if you want to check that. If not, I'm still making 10 new videos a week on YouTube, so just stay there. I have a little AVE. I don't have a lot. I'm going to look at AVE again. AVE 4 solid days up. So tomorrow's going to be another key level for a lot of these coins. Bitcoin has to close today. AVE is going to have to close today here, and then another good one tomorrow. But everything's going to ride on Bitcoin right now. What we not want to see on Bitcoin is coming back down here and having this long wick again. We do not want to see that. So if Bitcoin today is closing above 47.8, that's good. If it closes below that, the hurricane warning flags will be kept out. Yeah, DOT's looking good. I think we got that right here. DOT's looking very strong. Hasn't even been below the 21-day. If you have a lot of coins doing one thing and other coins still showing very bullish, that's a good sign for that coin, which is DOT. ADA's doing well too, but I feel like ADA's kind of losing some of its luster as of late. Look at how much the volatility is going up and down here. So people could be ready to jump a little bit from, not that anything's done with Cardano, but just that's how people think. They ride a ship for a while, then they jump ship and go to another one to try to make more money. But I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. So it's still looking good, right? But with the increased volatility, and it's come down off its high of 156 already, just watch for that. DOT and Link are my two favorites for this bull market, to be blatantly honest. AVAX is moving right up my list. I do not think that Ethereum is done. I know a lot of people are sleeping on Ethereum right now. I think we're going to see all-time highs relatively soon, certainly before summertime. I got a lot of expectations out of Link. I think Link can do at least a 3x between now and the end of the year. That put us around $90 right from here. Somewhere between 80 to 100 would be great for 2021. Obviously can go much higher than that. I'm just trying to be conservative. I don't look at like the max what something can do. So Yeah, 12% staking on DOT is really good. Ethereum's going to do, I think it's around 7.5%, 8% on Coinbase here soon. If you have a bunch of Ethereum. Hey Shane, thanks man. Doge to the moon. I'll put that on my first supercar for you, Shane. Yeah, XLM's looking okay. I like XLM. These are all my pretty much my top coins on my radar here, guys. Yeah, we haven't looked at Litecoin lately, have we? Let's look at Litecoin. I don't do much Litecoin. I used to have a lot Litecoin, but when the founder's selling, I just, yeah. So Litecoin, we'll look at the wick on Litecoin to the T on the 21-day moving average and rejected so far. So Litecoin might take another day, or it could kick it in high gear. We still have almost 9 hours, but we got to get it back above 186 for Litecoin for right now. So still kind of right where Ethereum is, right? Ethereum's kind of right in that same area. Hey Nate, still working your desk job? Yep, that's okay, man. Hey, I worked a job I hated for years, right? It takes time. You got to work on yourself. Work on your mind. Work on your, whatever. You can't just do the same thing year after year and think things are gonna change for you. Try some new stuff. This isn't like the first thing I ever did. Crypto, I didn't just like think of crypto and like it worked out for me. I've been in crypto for almost 5 years. And I did many other things before that, before something actually stuck and I was decent at. So keep your head up. Desk jobs are noble. You're doing it for someone else, right? Girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, kids. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just keep working at it. Yeah, Penny asks, is a good time to buy ETH? Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of a loaded question. So, I mean, the best times to buy ETH are when it's flirting with it's 21-week moving average. Anytime a coin is around its 21-week moving average is a good time to buy, or below it, right? These are not risky times for whales and for smart money. They are only risky times down in this area for people that aren't well aware of what's going on. So my last Ethereum buy was December 25th, Christmas Day of 2019. I bought it for $125. So right in here. And then, yeah, it went up and came back down. But that was my last buy for Ethereum right there. So, yeah, macro trends, Ethereum good buy right now, in my opinion, yeah. But it also depends on your risk levels. If you're good with Ethereum crashing back down to 1,200 or 1,000 before it retraces to 3,000, then yeah, it's a good buy. But if you're trying to buy in here and in July you need to be 3,000 for you to make rent or something like that, then maybe it's not a good buy. Long term, I think 1,500 is a great buy for Ethereum. Short term, I don't know if that helps you at all. But we are below our 21 days, so technically it's a better buy. Weekly, we're still well above our 21 week. See, Brad? H-bar, we haven't looked at that in a while. Let's see, this is probably the best. This is versus Bitcoin. Is that okay? If you wanted to get something else so we can look at it. We can look at other coins too versus Bitcoin. Just let me know if you want to look at it versus whatever. If you want to look at Link versus Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything versus something else, you guys gotta let me know. So this is actually a nice setup. See the flagpole here? You got a descending line here, if you can imagine this, right? Then you draw a straight line over for support. So yeah, this is looking okay. If you want to get an idea of where this could go next, do you want to against Bitcoin? I guess before I start getting into this, yeah, we can look at Chainlink again. We can touch on H-bar again in a little bit. Yeah, Link is looking very strong right now. So we have a nice power move. We have 12% yesterday. We're already up another 6-7% today. Busting right through the moving average. So Chainlink today, we need to close only above 28 and a quarter, and we're looking good. Yeah, let's go look at Link Bitcoin. That's a good, let's look at that. Look at that. Look at the, we'll look at it on Binance, but look at the bounce. We could be hitting a bounce here. If this continues, this could be the turnaround that we need for Link Bitcoin. Let me put this up on, I think Binance has it better. So it's a little different on there, right? Just because it doesn't have, this has a little bit more history. So it's not looking quite as good on here, but it is trying, you can see the moving average turning around, right? So on the weekly, put this back on auto would help. So this is our big run up, our first really big market cycle for Link Bitcoin. So this is despair level, our line, our median average. If you're not aware of the market cycles, we've looked at this quite a lot. So this is kind of the average, right? This is the average line for market cycles. Below this, you have your bubble up, and then your despair goes below your average. Then you kind of flirt around with it, try to find your, your average again. You're kind of testing the waters, right, like a buoy. So you play around with this. Then once we find support and footing again, then we can repeat this cycle. So maybe we're right in this area. And Link and Bitcoin can take back off again and run through this whole thing on a bigger scale. So we got to get back above this and hold it as support. And this is just starting. If Link does this again against Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, we talked about this in a video on Friday, I believe. Link at this level against Bitcoin, when Bitcoin's $50,000, this puts Link right about $100 back up in here. Even halfway up this, Link would be $55 right in this area. At 0.11, 0.1 is $50 Link right here. If this just moves right back up this area. That's with Bitcoin at 50K. And this moves back up above the average line. This would just be getting started. Because we're not just going to go up and match this again. This is the first cycle. The second cycle will be much bigger than this. So the second cycle will look like this, but in much bigger scale. So we could potentially be up in this area. So we got to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to be, but let's do some math here. Do some fun playing. So 100,000, say Bitcoin's at 100,000 and Link gets up to this area. That's a $250 chain link right here. I think that's even still probably relatively conservative looking at the rest of the bull market. So do you think Chainlink and Bitcoin are going to top out in this area, or do you think it might be a little bit higher? It could be much higher, right? That's the first cycle. So these little hills could be this hill on the macro trend. But yeah, so this is a $250 link. This is a $300 chain link. This is a $350 chain link if Bitcoin's at 100,000. Bitcoin's higher than that, then that would obviously increase Chainlink's price too, right? So very exciting times. We're kind of I believe, it's just my opinion, but I think we're starting this cycle over again right now. So if you're not familiar with this, go look at my other videos. This is a pure market cycle form to the T. You have your first sell-off, your media attention, your blow-off, your dead cat bounce back up, you fall down, capitulation, you're down in despair, under your median line, you try to find buoyancy, back towards it, and once you hit this again and find your footing, the market cycle repeats. And if that's the case, Link is about ready to go. Sorry if I missed anybody. I've been on a little rant. We can do Luna. I looked at Luna. Hey Chico, I responded to you on your Luna today. Did I miss somebody? Okay, let's go look at Luna real quick. I'll get off my soapbox. So Luna's looking good. Still, we're still above the 21 days, so no cause for concern yet. Nice tier up, and we're sideways. Hopefully we can get another tier up. If the rest of the market continues to move, then yeah. But we got a lot of volatility here. We've been up to 840. We're now at 640. I mean, let's see what that move is. So in the span of about just over 2 weeks, we're up and down 40%. That's a lot of volatility. Now a lot of coins did that, right? But 40% is pretty sizable. But so far so good. We want to hold this. If we come back down and close below this, then Luna could be in trouble. 570? Yeah, James, that's a good point. Everyone in here right now, you're trying to learn, right? You're trying to learn more. You're ahead of the curve. You're ahead of 99% of human society on planet Earth. So kudos to you guys. You guys are going to be, in 5 years from now, you guys are going to be looked at as kings to some people, right? Hopefully you can have your diamond hands, long-term and patience and crypto. It's tough to lose. Long-term, think long-term, have patience. Most likely you're going to win. Thanks, New York Patriot. Appreciate it. $5. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Homies of Delhi. Straight fire. Asian Punk got off the conference call. He's going to tell people Chainlink's better than the profit share. Hey, you should live stream that, Asian Punk, and send it to me. Record yourself saying that. Morning, Shanika. Shanika, I think, was my first. She's one of my top 5 first subscribers. Got a couple early birds here. Thanks, everybody. We got almost 80 people. That's pretty strong. I don't think we've ever had over 50 on a morning stream. I think my record all-time streamers is about 100. So thanks, everybody, for coming on. Excuse my drink. My mouth gets so dry. All right, what else do we want to talk about? We got all our coins up. We want to see that DXY drop. So far, we're getting a perfect rejection off our 21 week on the DXY. So if the US dollar continues to fall back down here, we're going to see, then I think we will see cryptos continue to move up. So this is going to be a key role if we can move back down. If this breaks above this, that would put crypto on hold almost assuredly. So we got to watch this. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll let you guys know. We'll probably do another live stream tomorrow. Wednesday, I like doing live streams anyway. But I'll keep an eye on this. If that moves down continually, see on the daily. On the daily, it's even been rejected by the 100 days. So dollar's looking pretty weak. Now, as the past few days, it's been going up. Crypto's been going down, right? So that could be the reason. If we can continue to fall back down here, then we're good to go. And I think we have a sustainable run back up. If the DXY gains strength, then this could just be temporary and we could test our 21 week again and just be put on hold for a little bit longer. And at some point, Bitcoin has to come back down and find this yellow line for support. If you're new here, the last bull market back here, look how many times it tests the yellow line, the 21 week. About 6 times just in the last phase here. We're not even, in my opinion, we're not even in this phase yet, but we could be right in this, something like this area, or maybe this area. But we haven't even tested it once yet. It did 6 times back here. So that's why I don't think we're anywhere near the end of the bull market. A lot of people think we're going to end. Some people think we're actually done now. Some people think this is the cycle top for Bitcoin, and now we're done. There's, in my opinion, just not freaking possible. So we didn't come out of a 3-year bear market just to flirt around 50K and be done. I think we're got plenty of time. I think we got at least 12 to 18 months left in this bull market. And I think we'll be going much higher than this. I think we'll see 100,000 maybe this year, for sure next year, if not this year. But it's just going to depend on when Bitcoin decides to test this. If it's sooner than later, then we can hit 100K a little bit faster, right? But if we get like a double peak, like let's say, I'll show you this on, I'll do a video on this maybe this afternoon for what I think Bitcoin cycles can do. But I think we might see like a summer blow up to maybe 80K or something like that, and then a cool off period where it comes back and tests this, and then heats back up again towards the end of the year, maybe next year, and then we have our big move like we did back in 2017. So I really think like 2022, late 2022, before we see something like this. We haven't seen anything yet. When this happens, your portfolio doubles and triples every day for a week. It's fantastic. So, fun times ahead. We haven't seen, this is not extreme greed or anything like that yet. We haven't even come across anything good. So have patience. This is not the end of the bull market, in my opinion. No, we've looked at Link's done very well. This is on the weekly. Shanika, yeah, we have 2 nice power candles up through each moving average, 12%, 7%, looking very good. Link needs to close up here, and then we can continue our move. I can look at ADA versus Bitcoin, if you guys want. It's a good request. This is on the daily for ADA Bitcoin. Kind of looking just like Bitcoin and US dollar, right? Looks pretty similar. Let's look at on the weekly. So it's starting to move, starting to get back sorted out. Look how far ADA's got to go. So that's a good sign, right? If we're just starting, we're just having a little bit of a cool off right now, starting this week, but that's good. That's healthy. You don't want to have these moves keep going, because then you're not likely going to be able to hold it. If you can have some move, 2 or 3 steps up and then 1 step back, then you can continue going. So that's a good one. Yeah, I can look at Civic in a minute. Chico, the 21-day is just my primary indicator because you can see why. It's mostly the support. In a bull market, that's your first support band, especially for the younger coins. And older coins, your bull market support is your 21 week. But we're so far away from the 21 week right now that 21-day tends to be more helpful, right? Right into the 21-day bounce. Right into the 21-day and bounce. 21-day bounce. So that's why. Thanks everyone for coming in today. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think the next stimulus package is supposed to be like the biggest one, right? So I think that'll help crypto. But most people that don't invest in crypto are just going to go blow it on stupid stuff like TVs or new rims, like I would have done years ago, right? You can be the dumb money at some point. Everyone starts out as the dumb money. You got to educate yourself to get to be the smart money. I was the dumb money back in 2017. Thanks. Thanks for the coat. I like it. This is one of my favorite ones. Where do you get those avatars? Infinite? I'm going to go with that. You got the three little men and dressed up. Nice. Yeah, I think everyone's been stupid with money at one point or another, right? It's just you gotta, at some point you hit the enough is enough button and you start figuring something out for yourself, usually. A lot of people still don't know what to do with money. But everyone in here should be smarter than the average bear, right? At least as far as money goes. At least you know about crypto. I mean, 99% of the planet still doesn't know about crypto, so you're well ahead of the curve if you have anything in crypto. Patience and length of time in crypto will make you money. The more trades, usually the more losses. Certainly with less experience. Bnb, that's a good one. We haven't done Bnb yet. It's been on fire lately, huh? Look at that. Wow. So Bnb, nice, huge move up, 384. Came back down, perfect bounce off of the 21-day. I mean, to the dollar, that's amazing. So nice sign for Bnb to get a perfect bounce off of the 21-day without going through it. So this is why the 21-day matters. Look at that. To the dollar and a bounce up. Still looking very good for Bnb. Yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I've read that many times. If you guys find a good book, you should reread it again and again. Audible, I use Audible a lot. Amazon Audible, if you guys don't know about that. You can just put it on in your car. You could play it when you exercise, whatever. If you find a book that helps, you got to read it again or listen to it again. When you read a good book through the second time, you don't see something you didn't see before. You see something in yourself that wasn't there before. So that's the key to winning. Beta still looking good. Link, we're coming down a little bit, but let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Just because of Bitcoin's dropping a little bit, the DXY needs to drop, and then we can start moving again. The DXY comes back down. We got to break back through these moving averages. That would help. We don't want to get a bounce off the DXY. DXY in the weekly, if you just joined us, has got a perfect rejection off the 21 week. So that's very good news. If it breaks this to the upside, crypto's more than likely going to be either put on hold or drop. So just beware of that. Bitcoin on the weekly still looking very strong. Today is a key candle for Bitcoin. In 8 hours and 29 minutes from now, it must remain above, I would say 47.8. Then we got a chance still. Quinn, most valuable coins for March that I would be watching, I would say DOT and Chainlink. That's certainly what I'm watching for this cycle. I wouldn't sleep on Ethereum either, honestly. I know a lot of people are giving up on Ethereum or, you know, got some harsh words to say about it, but usually when the news and the sentiment is worse for a coin, for anything, when everyone's saying one thing, it's usually getting ready to do the opposite. So I don't think we're anywhere close to seeing the being done for Ethereum, rather. I think we're going to be closer to 3,000 than 2,000 at some point in the near future. Aaron, do I take notes when reading? Not usually. Sometimes because I listen to Audible a lot. I'm definitely like, I can learn more when I listen versus read. I just get distracted when I read. So there's different kinds of learners. People all different, can learn differently. So for me, it's listening. I can listen well. And if I do hear some good stuff, yeah, I'll type it. I have like a little note thing on my phone. So if I'm like in the car or exercising or walking or whatever, I'll jot it down. But most of the times I just read. I have a few good books that I read, and I just read them over and over again. It's amazing how many new things you'll see after even reading the same book over and over. And that's what changes your subconscious to get you to different levels, to start really changing your life. That's what the change is. You have to want to do it first. You can't force yourself to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not gonna do it. I look forward to listening to things when I get in the car or when I go walk or whatever. So until you get to that point, it's tough. Quinn, I think you're gonna just, not financial advice. Nothing to give us financial advice, but Quinn, in my opinion, Ethereum is going to be a good choice. It was my first coin I ever got in. It changed my life for sure. I think Ethereum is far from being done, and certainly far from its all-time high being in. So Ethereum's right now at all-time high 2043. I think we'll see that in the near future, and I think we'll be much higher than that in the near future. If I could just say that. What bombs? The ones I got behind me? Yeah, I'm on a beach. I'm always on a beach. I'm permanent vacation. I love palm trees. I probably got like 20 palm trees on my property outside. First thing I did when I bought this house a couple years ago, I bought three big palms to get them planted immediately. So I'm all into palms. I love landscaping too. I have some extra money, don't want to put it. That's a good question, Penny. A lot of people ask that to people right now. Again, it comes back to like your full outlook. So if you got some extra money you want to put in, it just depends on your risk tolerance. So if you're good with being long term, I had a friend that recently invested. He wanted to know where to help, so I helped him out, put some in. But he has a better mindset than most people. His mindset is long term. He didn't care what it did. He's just looking for 2 or 3 years from now. So if their mindset is that, then yeah, I mean, any coin is good right now. Anything in the top 10, top 15 even, like just, you can almost throw a dart. If you got a 2 or 3 year outlook, or you just want to ride it till the top of this bull market, then that's fine. But most people can't do that. Most people have to check their portfolio 37 times an hour and then panic hands and use their emotions and what they heard and what they see and what they feel, and then you're just going to lose money. But if you're in it for the long term, you're most likely going to make money. If you can just ignore it and have a big out term look, and just, if you can just not care what it does in the next 5 minutes, then yeah. And I would say anything on this list right here could probably do you well. Certainly in this top right in here, 5 or 6 coins. Yeah. That's all I have for that. Hopefully that helps you. Yeah, 6-8 months is fine. Yeah, New York Patriot. Don't forget to take profits sometimes. That's a good point. A lot of people like buy and just hold forever. Now, if you're up after you like 2x your money, it's okay. If you want to take 5% off and have some little extra, it's good to celebrate key milestones. So if you've 2x your money in the past 6 weeks, take 5%, just secure some profits. You don't even have to sell it or withdraw it. Just, sometimes it's good. Try a different coin, keep some fresh powder on the sideline in case we get a drop, and then reinvest and you got more. You can use trading pairs as well, like Ethereum and Link. I trade back and forth between those a lot. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Link, Bitcoin. You can swap back and forth. So there's a lot of different options to do. You don't always have to sell the US dollar or just pull it out and go blow it on whatever, but you can. If you 5x your money, there's some people that are up 50x on Cardano. Cardano is 2 cents in March. We're coming up on a year. Imagine being your DC dollar cost average on Cardano is under a dime. Yeah, if you haven't taken any profits yet on that, then maybe you could probably do that, right? If you're up 50x, it's not real hard to take 10% of your profits. Yeah, Penny, I did something very similar when I was starting out. Yeah, I watched a lot of my Ethereum profits just ravel away. So I made a lot in 2017, 2018. I was part of that Ethereum jump, but then you don't know the bear markets around the corner, and you watch a lot of it come right back to you. That's when I decided to make myself learn what's going on. So next bear market, whenever that happens in a year or two, if you lose money, if you don't get out in time, whatever, even if you do, use that time to learn about it and become much smarter for the next bull market. You got to know what to look for when the bull markets are starting too, right? So wouldn't it be nice to the next bull market comes around and you get in this area, down in here, and then who cares what it does, right? These moves don't bother you if you've gotten into Ethereum at $100 or $200 or $300. Who cares if it drops from 1,600 to 1,500, right? Yeah, I'm not saying Cardano is dead or anything or going to move down, Asian Punk. I'm just saying, like, if you're up 50x, if you want to sell 10%, don't feel bad about that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to ever sell. They just want to maximize their profits forever. But if you're up 20x, I'm just saying, don't feel bad about just taking some out. And a lot of people find it harder to sell than to buy. So that's not abnormal. Yeah, if the stock market crashes, no matter what people think, it's going to affect crypto a little bit, if not a lot of it. So, but I don't really see that happening anytime real soon. But it is coming. There is going to be a market correction in the stock market. It's just a natural cycle to it. But who knows when that's going to be? Been writing Link since $8. Haven't taken anything out yet. Well, that's pretty good, right? So Link, yeah, you're up a lot on Link, but I think we're just starting on Link, right? It hasn't made the super moves that Ethereum has done or Cardano has done yet. So I'm right there with you on Link. Cosmos, we can look at Cosmos. Thought I had it here. Here it is. There we go. So it's finding nice support on the 21-day. Looking good, right? It's broke back above it yesterday, and now it's confirmed it and back above it. So if we close here, we're looking good. Had a nice pullback. That's healthy. It's fine. Everything did that, right? Now it's sorting back out again. Everything's going to be contingent on Bitcoin closing today, where that closes. So right now we're starting to flirt with the 21-day again. We don't want to see Bitcoin drop below that yellow line again today. So right now that number is about 47.8. So if we drop below that, could be alt season may not come around again. Get them, James. If you guys haven't left a thumbs up yet, please do. If you want a thumbs down, you could just leave instead of thumbs downing. You don't have to spread the hate. VeChain, we can look at VeChain. I got it over here somewhere. Here's VeChain. So it's got a nice bounce off of the 21-day, right? Poked back up through it yesterday, came down to it, and now launching back up. Come simmering down right now, but that's just because of Bitcoin's cooling off. So still looking good on VeChain right now. If you look at the macro trend, still way up, right? All is well. Until we start crossing moving averages on the big time frames, everything's still looking good. Where'd you guys go, Agent Punk? You rented a BMW? Did you guys go anywhere, or just out on the town for the night or whatever? But yeah, I like manuals, but they're becoming harder and harder to find, aren't they? Like the M series Beamers, some of them have it, right? Maybe not anymore. My friend had an M2, it had it, but then he got like a new M2, and then it didn't have it. So I think manuals are going away in most every car. What's up, everybody? Juiced, welcome in. Oh, a funeral in Ohio is not so fun. Sorry about that. Is Link capable of 200 this year? So I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible in crypto. Is it likely? I don't know about 200. I mean, let's cross 50 first, right? I mean, I'm a biggest fan as anybody on Link, but we gotta hit the first stepping stone across the river before we just decide to leap the ocean, right? But it is possible. I would say conservatively, I'm thinking 75 to 100 at the end of this year. But if everything looks good and the stars align, then who knows where Link could end up? Because Link's never seen a bull market. You got to remember that. Like Link and Dot, they've never been around for a bull market, so nobody really knows what they're capable of doing. We do know that Link did a 10x and a kind of bear market, right? Went from 2 to 20 pretty quickly. So Link was the best performing coin in 2020, if you didn't know that, up over almost 550%. So Link's one of my personal favorites. Hey, we got 94 people in here. All 95. Doing great. One of the best streams we've had. Audi S3. My neighbor has an Audi S3. That's funny. And I think he has stage 2 as well. Fast little cars, huh? But he also has 5 kids. Not the best family car, but Dent. We can look at Dent. Man, 135i with 430 horsepower, but that thing flies. You guys see, yeah, you got to get an SUV. Ferrari's making an SUV to compete with the Urus. Did you see that? Look, actually looks all right. Eclipse Spider. Yeah. Those are nice. Those used to be pretty popular back in the day, right? .420 horsepower catalyst. Nice, man. I bet that sounds mean. Dawson's got a Corolla. I got a Corolla 120 horsepower. Rolling. Okay, let's get back to crypto. What else we got? There was a request of a GRT. I can do GRT. GRT is already backed above the 21 days, so we're still looking good. Still younger coin, so hard to really judge much. We can go down to a little bit smaller moving average, but you can see on the 2 hour, it's right. You want to get these moving averages sorted back out like they were here. Then look at the moves you do. Very nice. So once these get sorted back out again, then you can start zooming out. So far, so good. Everything's going to pretty much contend on what Bitcoin does this evening. Still have 8 hours. So we'll watch. We'll probably do another live stream tomorrow, if you guys, especially if Bitcoin holds good. These moving averages are in TradingView. This is the 21 EMA exponential moving average. So 21, 50, 100, and 200. So when you switch to the weekly, they're just same thing. 21 week, 50 week, 100 week, 200 week. If you're ever at a 200 week moving average, now or in the future, in the bear market, this is the time where you're going to get rich. This is the time to buy, as you can see right here. Not many times you ever see those prices. Twice in Bitcoin's history. Only for about a week or so. Anytime you're at a 200 week moving average, that's pretty much your bottom. So just remember that. Years from now, whatever prices start going back down to that again, if they ever do, key buying moments. When everyone's screaming it's going to drop further, you know the 200 week is pretty much the limit. As you can see, we wicked down there a little bit lower, but imagine buying whatever your portfolio is worth now, right in here. Just keep it in mind. Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of car people in here, huh? I'm a big car person. Cars are definitely like my life. I love cars. I know a lot about a lot of them. Mostly supercars now, though. I'm getting in mostly in bigger cars. Yeah, we can look at Uni. We looked at it earlier, but we haven't looked at it in a while. Let's weekly. You can see the rocket trail, like a bottle rocket, right? 4th of July. Nice, solid bounce back up through the 21 day. So Uni's looking very strong right now. Not really much hesitation. A little bit down, now we're back up again. So if Bitcoin closes tonight good, then Uni could really start moving again. So our all-time high daily candles We got 3 of them closing, or at least 2 of them closing about 28.80. So if we can close one above that, a solid candle like this, get another one of those, then all bets are off. Look at the moving average curving up again. Look at that curve up. Nice sign. See what it looks like in a little bit smaller time frame. See, look at that. You got all your 21 spiking right back through the rest of them. Good signs. Uni's looking good. That's a good point, Asia Punk. A goal is nice. We're all in it to make money, obviously, right? Everyone, yeah, the tech is cool, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all here to try to make something. And what is your goal? Why do you want money? Is it just to buy anything, or is it to have a better life for you or your mom or your dad or brother, sister, whatever? So get a goal in mind. You wanna pull in life and not a push, right? If you need motivation, it's not really worth it. But if you got something pulling you towards a goal and you think about it often and it's strong enough motivator for you, then you'll do things that you never thought possible. '63 split window Corvette. My dad used to have a '73 Stingray T-top, silver, back in back when I was real little. '63 split window would be sweet, Penny. How much are those going for now? But they're pretty penny. No pun intended. 'I have an option to put a user in timeout. I was gonna put the VRX guy that's free pump signals that's spamming the channel. I have an option to put him in timeout or remove him. That's pretty funny. I never know how to. You can go to. I'll send you to timeout. '63 Corvette. We can look it up. I don't know if I can type. What other crypto streamers are going to give you this? No one. Who else is looking for '63 Corvettes on a crypto stream? I don't know anybody. But we are. Take your poison, Penny. I'm thinking that one. Let's do it. Penny's getting this in a couple years, guys. She's going to give us all rides. There you go, Penny. No, that's a good question. So do I always use EMA versus SMA, just a regular moving average? No, it's not a stupid question. That's a very valid question. That's a good question. So yeah, the SMA, a lot of people use both of them. Some people use one or the other. I just like EMAs because it just tends to be more encountered than the SMA. So like the SMA would be a little bit farther down here because it doesn't change with price as fast as an EMA. which is exponential moving average. So SMA is just a little bit slower to react, but some people think that that's good because it's, you know, more of a solid foundation, I guess, so to speak. But I just like it because I find that the EMA is touched exactly more times, as you can see here and here. Like, look at Uni. You can see this on most things. SMAs, yeah, maybe that's just my personal preference. It's not one's like better or worse, but a race for slips. Yeah, we're gonna throw a party when all this is done. Maybe we'll throw like a, you know, whatever, 5-day crypto party. I'll buy everything. We'll just all meet somewhere in our supercars and just park outside, and or maybe we'll pull inside. Maybe we'll just rent out the whole freaking hotel and we'll just get a banquet floor and we're pulling our cars inside the building. It's happening. We'll just have a car show / party / crypto throwdown, whatever. You're all invited. All my subscribers. Yeah, I have premium trading view. I pay for this. I have a lot of other indicators and stuff I do, so. Austin, you're not gonna have a Corolla when you got tons of money. But yeah, your Corolla can come. Maybe we'll do a raffle. Let's give away a car or something for the Corollas. For the people that roll up in the Corolla, we'll auction off a new Corvette or something. XLM, we can look at XLM. It's right in here somewhere. XLM's flirting with the 21-day, right? It's right on it. 43 cents. I would say we need to close around 43. Right in this area. Don't want to go much lower. Otherwise, we're going to still be holding that as resistance. Got 8 hours still. We still have plenty of time. We've got 99 likes. Can we get 100? We're 1 away from 100. Yeah, I got a bunch of Corvette model cars. Maybe I'll just do some more of those. I didn't know we had so many Corvette fans on here. And apparently I need to get up my BMW game. I used to have, I think I got a couple Beamers. I need to get like an M series. I like the M6. M8, you guys seen the new M8? I saw one of those at a car show last year. M8 before it was, I think before it was out. It was about a year ago now. This is pretty insane in person. A little pricey for what you get, but it'll look nice. ADA, yeah, we can do ADA. So ADA's had super moves, right? It's not even come close to the 21-day. Basically back in here, but everything was crashing through it when ADA was just barely touching it. And now we're showing a lot of strength with ADA, but a lot of volatility too. See these wicks? That's what we talked about earlier. A lot of wicks is a lot of volatility. So could be a couple people jumping from the Cardano ship to maybe try another flavor of the week kind of coin. So we got to watch that. If we come back down, we got to watch where it's at. But the good news is Cardano's 21-day moving average is now over $1, so that's pretty cool. So watch on that. Yeah, the M8 is a nasty car. Dustin wants a Tesla. What Tesla you want, bud? Teslas are nice. They're a lot of fun. I think Stradman just got one. You guys ever follow Stradman? I'm sure someone on here watches Stradman. He just got a Tesla Model 3. Yeah, if you got a Tesla, you got to have another supercar, right? So Yeah, it's cool. They're fast. They can be. NMR, yeah. NMR, I can do NMR. Lots of volatility on NMR too. Look at all the man. Look at that wick. Indecision candle, but we're above the 21 day, so still looking okay. Well above 21 week, but still a younger coin, right? So harder to predict what anything's going to do with the moving averages, but technically it's looking good. Above the 21 day, still fine. Drop it down. This is on the 2-hour chart. You can look at the 4-hour. Still looking good. NMR's okay. What else we got? Yeah, we looked at Bnb. We can do it again in a minute if we don't get a whole lot of. We can look at GRT. GRT on the 4 hours, looking good on 4 hour. Let's jump up to, well, that's the weekly. Let's do the daily. Daily, it's already well above its 21 days. So if we move back down, $1.76 area, but so far so good. Maybe some minor resistance around the $2 area. See this? See all these candles? No candles closing really below that until we got below it. So maybe just minor though, but looking good. Above the 21 day. As long as you're above the 21 day right now, you're looking more than good. Yeah, the Tesla Roadster. I think I want to get one of those as soon as this bull market's over. I want that, but I also want like Asian Punk said, I want a loud ass McLaren too. Straight pipe McLaren and the Roadster. Let's do them both. Fastest gas car and the fastest electric car. Now we're talking. Might be on to something now. Bnb. I can look at Bnb. I've already done it, but I can do it again real quick. Leverage. I do not use leverage, and without 5 years of trading experience, I would advise against anybody else using leverage. So we talked about Bnb earlier, how it had a nice run up and then it fell to the dollar on the 21-day moving average. Perfect bounce. That is a sign of good strength. So Bnb is still looking good. To the dollar. Amazing touch point. Rune, I can do the Rune. Rune's way above, right? That's one of the higher ones above its 21 day. Currently, what, 20% above the 21 day, mind you. So that's real nice. Let's look at the weekly. So it's been around long enough to have a 21-week moving average, right? But it's still super high above that, but still not a whole lot of history, so hard to gauge. But look how many times it's interacted with the 21 day and bounced it right here. Just a wick to it, wicks, boom, blast off of it. Still no candles closing below the 21 day in quite some time. Maybe back in this area, started getting some footing. Rune's looking good. Litecoin, I can go look at Litecoin. Litecoin just wicked up to its 21-day moving average, currently back down a little bit, but it's fine because Ethereum's right in that area too, so no cause for concern yet. We just want to hold between this. You want to hold the 50-day as a support, and until you can break above your 21-day, it's going to act as pretty big resistance. So a lot of coins are starting to move back up through it, but Litecoin's just still on a low boil. still on a simmer. Just like Ethereum, right? Ethereum's kind of the same boat, kind of stuck between the two. Link, let's go look at Link. We can't miss our Link moves. Yep, moving back up again. We came all the way back down to like $29 just a minute ago, didn't we? Okay, so we came back down, yeah, not that long ago. An hour ago, we were at 28.88. Now we're already back up 29.65. So Link's showing some nice moves here. We get these moving averages sorted back out on the 1 hour. Then you can jump up, and you can see the curve up of the 21-day already. So that's a good sign. See this curve up like this? That would be awesome. You can start making bigger moves if these start separating again. But everything is going to kind of be contingent on, 1, Bitcoin, and 2, the DXY. DXY looks to be dropping. Got rejected from the 100-day. Got a perfect rejection from the 21-week. So the dollar's looking pretty weak. We want to see this continue dropping, and then we can have another leg up in all of crypto, and hopefully at least we get another alt season. That would be great, right? Another alt season part 2. Yeah, if we get another close, the more closes you have above your 21-day moving average, the stronger it's getting. That's a good sign. Yes. Salty old potato. Love the name. He said, do you use technicals, or do you find technicals more important than actual usage and hype of the coin? Absolutely. So I often don't even know about what coins do. I just look through the charts, and I trade based off charts, the patterns, the technicals, and my indicators. Some people tell me about coins and what they're doing. I don't even know about them, and I'm in them. So I'll invest in things if the chart looks good before I even know what they do. So if that answers your question. Guess says, what would you look for to know that the bull market is coming to an end? That's a great question, and it's kind of like the golden question, right? So no one really knows when that could happen, but you have a set of indicators, or at least I do have a set of indicators where it'll kind of tell me when we're close, and then I will start setting some stop losses just below certain levels, and at least try to preserve as much as I can. I can get more into that as we get close to it, but I don't think we're anywhere real close yet. So Link is almost back to 30. Hopefully we can break through 30. That would be great for Link to get back through that. But you can see like our wick down here, look at that, right to 30. So anytime you have wicks coinciding with where you're going back up, it's going to be minor resistance. So see that level with this wick? Let's see what else is popping. Link is up. Link's doing better than most, oddly enough. Link is usually like the last to act, but it's kind of turning the tables. Maybe the news yesterday's got some people buying. If you don't know, Citibank tweeted out or put out a press release about Chainlink, how they think it could be bigger than Bitcoin someday. I mean, when Citibank's doing that stuff, that's pretty impressive. Usually you don't follow the news, but those are kind of hard to ignore, those big articles. Thanks, Mark. 300K subscribers. That'd be something. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy. Thanks, Salty. You're welcome. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Austin, I could give you that answer in a maybe in a private thing, but I don't want to take shit on the stream. So you could probably guess it. I'm not going to give you an answer on here though. I don't want to piss people off. We talked about Dogecoin earlier. We can go look at Doge. Let's see. This was a good one. That wasn't it. Wrong one. No. So Doge is fooling around with the 21-day, right? So Doge, you can make money off of Doge. You can make money, or you could, you could have Doge mouse pads. That's what I prefer Doge with. I usually hold up my Doge mouse pad every live stream, but I don't own any Doge. Not that you can't make money, but it was created as a joke from the founders, if you don't know. So it's funny. You can make money, but I don't own any. Not going to buy any. Yeah, I think Ethereum is going to do quite well in this bull run. I know it hasn't done a whole lot as of late, but that's just as of late, right? Because we'll see what it's done since November, since the low. Just 435%, bottom to top. Still, right now, over 300%, right? Just since November. So not the best, maybe performer, but certainly not the worst. Thanks everyone for coming in today. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate you guys. I think that's our record on likes. I don't know, 112 is a lot of likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a jolly green giant, green candles party here. If I miss and we're right at $30 on Link, huh? Let's switch over. See if we can catch it. $29.99. Oh, man, we're so close. Breaking 30 on the live stream. That'd be cool. But you can see, look at our previous candle on the left here. And then I think we've hit it a couple more times. We're close. We're right on it. So hopefully it's just a matter of time. Just get this going again. We got our tickers over here on the left. So I've tried to hide my face enough, but I don't feel like you really need to know the percent change. So as long as you guys can see all the prices, right? I think you can see them all. America likes to sue people. Mason. People suing for Robinhood, yeah. Here we go. 30. We're back to 30 on Chainlink. You're here. Oh man, now we're look at that candle. Holy moly. That's cool to watch. Okay. Guys, look at that. Look at that action. See you, James. Man, Link is just busted through 30 with conviction. Look at all these greens. Amazing. So for the past, what, 35, 40 minutes, Link has been on a tear. We're close to getting our moving averages sorted out again. Look at that. Yellow, green, blue, red. That's what you want. See this? When they start getting sorted, then you can really start moving. Put this back on auto. See, we had a nice little kind of bounce here, but we haven't really, after a cross, this is our last cross down, right? This is on the 5-minute chart, so don't read too much into it, but just can be fun to look at sometimes. So we crossed down, came back up, and then look at the explosion up. So we crossed down, come back up, starting to explode again. Man, what a jump by Link on the live stream. That's cool to see. Got up 40 cents in like 2 minutes here, guys. Let's see if we can put on a minute. Maybe get some more exciting times. 1 minute chart. Link on the 1. All right, we've been going for hour 45 minutes, hour 40 minutes. We'll do a little bit longer. We got 116 likes on the stream. Appreciate all you guys. Resistance levels for Link. That's not handy. So, yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot right now because we're back to approaching price discovery. Is really like our all-time high is really our next resistance level, right? There's nothing really to play around with back in here. So this is our last big milestone to break through that 21-day. Then if Bitcoin holds at this level, 48.5 or higher, and it can just sit and stay put without dropping or jumping, we could see another alt season here. This could be the start of it. We don't want Bitcoin to put out and go back. Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick. If Bitcoin can just stay at this level right above the 21-day, that would be perfect for altcoins. Even this move. This is when alts can start moving. After Bitcoin did this last time, came down this 21-day and did this. This is when alts boomed back in early January, right? Once it looks like Bitcoin's just going to not do much but still bullish, that's when altcoins move. So we're kind of looking something similar now, right? So it's come down, it's looking back up, looking okay, but nothing crazy. Altcoins can move. That's hopefully what we got started here. So we're back on the minute, because the minute's fun to watch. If I can get it sorted out here. Link on the 1 minute. Oksana, that's a solid buy. $3 Link. You're buying early. Good for you. So to answer your question, frankly, like there's not really a whole lot of more resistance for Link to look for until we get to our all-time high, which was, let's see, if you look up here, this will tell you exactly. This is open, high, low, close, and then percentage and dollar moves per day. So highlight your candle, and then your high is 36.92 is our all-time high. So 36.92 will be our next level. And it shouldn't hold much resistance because it's not like we interacted. If you interact with like that on like 13 candles in a row and you can't get through it, then it's going to be more resistance, right? But yeah, it shouldn't act as much. If we get a couple power moves through here, we should just rip right through that. So that's what we want to look for. If alt season starts going again and Bitcoin can hold good, I could see all-time highs with Link pretty soon. We just gotta wait for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of just the market decider on everything, isn't it? Yeah, and Link was at 36.92. It was just so brief, wasn't it? It's not like we hung around 36.92 for hours or days or anything. It was almost instantaneously. At some point, guys, at some point, some coins, maybe Link will be the first to do it. At some point during this bull market, I think you're going to see some more serious decoupling from Bitcoin. So it'll have less effects on the rest of the market. There's going to be some that start separating. So when Bitcoin drops 20%, the coins will stop reacting like that. It's not going to be like that forever, in my opinion. And once that happens, those are going to be your big projects. Those are going to be your solid projects that are first to do that. They're going to stop caring what the hell Bitcoin's doing, and they're going to start doing their own thing. And that's going to be an exciting day. Yeah, if Roxana says link to 100 is my prediction, and I wouldn't doubt that at all. If we're done with the black swan events and the coronavirus stuff, and the DXY cools off, and we have some blue skies in crypto, so to speak, I don't think 100 is off the table this year for Chainlink. Certainly I think even by this summertime we could see, well double this price, $60. If Chainlink has a nice run, I mean, last year Chainlink did a 10x, like it was nothing, and like we weren't even in a full-blown bull market, right? So if it does a 3x from now, we're flirting on the door with 100 already. And I don't even think Chainlink's even barely gotten started. It's just like a little toddler. Imagine when it becomes Usain Bolt. Look at it moving. Zooming back in, because we're moving again. Almost to 30.50. Eric says, where do I see Chainlink in 3 years? So within 3 years, we'll probably be going to a bear market, right? Sometime in the next 3 years, we'll probably be back in a bear market. So before then, so like the blow off top for Chainlink, I would certainly see several $100 Chainlink this cycle, right? So that'd be a 10x, right? Maybe 300 from now to the end of the bull market. That's easily on the cards. It could do more than that, but I would conservatively say $200 to $300 Chainlink this cycle would be pretty solid bet. $5-year figure ETH this year, so $10,000 Link this year. No, I don't see it this year. For this cycle, which could be, in my opinion, another year, 12 to 18 months. If we get a true blow off top and everything, and before the bear market, then I could see Ethereum hitting 10,000. I don't see 10,000 this year on the cards for Ethereum. But still, I mean, Ethereum was at like $80 in March, okay, guys? So it's doing very well. right, we got a drop on link right now, but if we come back down, you want to hold these moving averages will be act as support and resistance no matter what time frame you're on. It's just they're less important on the smaller time frames. They're less weight to them rather. But you can see here, like right, held it as resistance and broke through, held it as support, jumped up. All right, we're gonna do a few more minutes. I'm gonna call it, and then we'll do another afternoon video today. If you're new here, if you want to subscribe, we do about 10 new videos a week. Do a live stream at least once a week. We'll probably do another live stream tomorrow. We have Telegram, we have a Twitter, we have Patreon if you want to learn more and dive deeper into it. I think those are all in the description below, so check us out on there. What else we got? Yeah, I think I do believe that Chainlink is one market cycle behind Ethereum, and I believe Ethereum is one market cycle behind Bitcoin. So market cycles, nobody knows like how long those are going to last, right? So we don't know when the blow off top will be, when the next bear market will be, but that's a market cycle. My opinion that the bull market will last past this year. A lot of people think the bull market will be over towards the end of this year. I think it's going to be prolonged. I think we'll have, if I had to narrow it down, I'd say something right now, I would say we're going to have almost like a double peak like we did, not last bull run, but back in like 2015, 16, I believe, where we had the double peak kind of thing. So I think maybe we'll see like Bitcoin run up to like maybe 70, 80,000, somewhere maybe just shy of 100,000, and then fall back down, retest, and then, you know, a few months break, and then do another super blow off top towards the end of maybe 2022, and then go into our bear market. That's just my opinion. Which would be good for crypto. You don't want if we go up now, if we have our bear market in October or whatever, like a lot of people think, that would be bad for crypto. You wouldn't. Bitcoin is not going to go to $300,000 in the next 6 months, okay? But it could go to $300,000 if the bull market lasts another 18 months or 24 months. The longer the cycle takes, the more higher of a price that Bitcoin and altcoins can go. So the longer, the better, in my opinion. Based on math, that's how it works. Yeah, let me show you this real quick. Let's put away Penny's Corvette. So this is the market cycle. So for Bitcoin right now, I think we're really just hitting institutional investors' media attention right in here. I think this is where we are. And this doesn't mean that this is like the next few months. This could take a while. Okay, so this is my opinion as well. Some people think this is a bull trap and some people think we're right here. This is not true, because once you pass this mark, that means you're in a bear market. This is a bear market, anything on this side. Okay, so I don't believe we're here at all. I think we're here. Media attention, institutional investors, wake up. This is where we're at. We haven't even come close to enthusiasm, greed, delusion, new paradigm yet. Bitcoin will be well above 6 figures at this area. And everyone will think, whatever price we're at, say we're at 200,000, people will be calling for 1,000,000, 500,000, whatever. And that's how it catches you off guard, because you're not even thinking about this yet. But my opinion, everything I've seen, based on all my knowledge, being around for the last bull market and bear market, I think we're here. Somewhere in this area. So that's good news, right? You don't want to be here. If we're here, we're in deep shit. I don't think Bitcoin's market top is 56K or whatever. So I'll leave you with that. We've been on for almost 2 hours now. I will be back this afternoon making a video. We'll make it on something. Maybe we'll talk more about this or Bitcoin or just another altcoin or whatever. So, but keep this in mind. Watch this. If you're not aware of this, I think we're just now maybe coming up to this area, mania phase. So, good news. So I'll leave you guys with that. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for all the likes. 123 likes. You guys are amazing. We'll do another one. The DXY, I'd love to do DXY. I love talking about the DXY. But unfortunately, I've made 2 of those videos. They're my least watched videos of all time. But you never know. Maybe I'll just do it. That's kind of what I was saving them for like Patreon and stuff. People that actually want to learn. People that want to do that. I was going to like actually teach you about things on Patreon. But we'll see. Oh, let's look at Link. I got a flash notice for Link. Yeah, we're right at the, watch this level. This is only 1 minute, so it doesn't matter, but go look at Link on the chart. It's looking very good on the daily chart. Got to close up here. Final thoughts for the day. Bitcoin must close above 47, that's the yellow line, right? 47.7, 47.8. Bitcoin closes up here. Altcoins can continue to rally. The more candles we close above our 21-day and just hug it like this. If we did something like this and just move sideways, altcoin season part 2 could be right around the corner. So I'll leave you with that, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you on this afternoon video. Have a good one. Thanks so much. See you next time.